So in this video, we'll look at packet tracer activity 2.2.1.4 configuring SSH. Now for some, it could be 5.2.1.4 activity, but they're both the same, configuring SSH. Addressing table is given to us. We have the switch 1 and the PC 1, both are here. Objectives: part 1 secure passwords, part 2 encrypt communications, part 3 verify SSH implementation. Background: SSH should replace Telnet for management connections. Telnet uses insecure plain text communications. SSH provides security for remote connections by providing strong encryption of all transmitted data between devices. In this activity, you will secure a remote switch with password, encryption, and SSH. Part 1. Secure passwords. Using the command prompt on PC1, telnet to switch 1. Okay, so this means we are going to telnet from PC1 to the switch. Then user exec and privilege exec password is Cisco. So let's do that. Command prompt. So we are going to telnet into switch. Switch IP is 10.10.10.10.10.2. Okay, 10.10.10.10.2, and the password is Cisco. Okay, and go to privilege exec mode, enable again Cisco. Okay, now save the current configuration so that any mistakes you might make can be reversed by toggling the power on switch 1. So we need to say write memory. So we have saved the configuration. Okay, we can also do copy running config to startup config, same thing. So for short, you can say write memory. C, show the current configuration and note that the passwords are in plain text. Enter the command that encrypts plain text passwords. So we'll say show run. Okay, and you can see the password is in plain text, it's not encrypted. So we need to go to configuration mode, conf t, and the command to encrypt passwords are service password encryption. Okay, verify the passwords are encrypted. So again, we are in configuration mode. So say do show run, and now you can see the password is encrypted. It's no longer showing Cisco. Part 2. Encrypt communications. Step 1. Set the IP domain name and generate secure keys. It is generally not safe to use Telnet because the data is transferred in plain text. Therefore, use SSH whenever it is available. A. Configure the domain name to be netacad.pka. So, you need to say IP domain name netacad.pka. Secure keys are needed to encrypt the data. Generate the RSA keys using a 1024 key length. So we need to say crypto key generate RSA, enter, and it's going to say how many bits in the modulus. So here it's asking 1024 key length. So we need to say 1024, enter. So it's saying generating 1024 bit RSA keys. Step 2. Create an SSH user and reconfigure the VTY lines for SSH only access. Create an administrator user with Cisco as the secret password. So we need to say user administrator secret password, secret Cisco. Okay, Cisco. Okay. So it's saying SSH enabled. But I'm not seeing the point going up. It's supposed to give us some points. But let's see. Configure the VTY lines to check the local username database for login credentials and to only allow SSH for remote access. Remove the existing VTY line password. So if I go do show run and VTY password, yeah, it is set. VTY line password is set. So 0 to 4 and 5 to 15 we have password. So we need to go into VTY lines. VTY 0 to 15. Line VTY, not VTY. Line VTY 0 to 15. No password. It's saying no, remove the existing VTY line password. So no password. Okay, password is removed. Now we need to say check the local username. Check the local username database to login credentials. That means the username we created earlier, the username administrator, secret Cisco. So that should be the one it asks for, the password. So we need to say login local. So that it asks for the password in the local database. And the password we created, it was Cisco, secret Cisco. Now that is done, and we need to say one more transport input. So only allow SSH for remote access, so it will be SSH. Okay, so that's done. Part 3, verify SSH implementation. Exit the Telnet session and attempt to log back in using Telnet. The attempt should fail. Okay, so exit Telnet 10.10.10.2, and it is closed by foreign host, so it is failed, right? So attempt to log in using SSH. Type SSH and press enter. So SSH enter. So it's saying usage is SSH space minus L, lowercase l, not number one, username target. Okay, and without any parameters to reveal the command usage instructions. Hint: the dash L option is the letter L, not the number one. Okay, so we need to say SSH space minus L administrator. What's the IP? 10.10.10.2. Okay, it's asking for password and we set it as Cisco. Okay, we are in the switch. So we have SSH into the switch now. Upon successful login, enter the privilege exec mode and save the configuration. If you were unable to successfully access S1, toggle the power and begin again at part 1. Okay, so we need to say enable here, password Cisco, and we are in privilege exec mode. And here we can say write mem. Okay, we have completed the activity. However, the points, I'm not getting the complete points, 80 out of 100. So check results. Username is showing as wrong. So I'm not sure why it's showing wrong, because I have followed the instructions. Username, create administrator username with Cisco as a secret password. So if I go here, show run, and you can see username administrator secret is, obviously this is encrypted, but this is Cisco. And you can see here also this is where we created that user administrator secret Cisco. So please let me know if this is something you guys are having the same issue, because I'm not getting the full points even though I'm putting it correctly just like the instructions. If there is a glitch on this packet tracer activity, it will not. I mean, I can try switching it off and switching it back on, but it should work. But I'm at 80 out of 100. So if you have the same issue, please let me know how you fix it. Unless this version is a previous version or something, then this instructions would not work. But my packet tracer is the most updated version. So this should work. Yeah, anyhow, please let me know if you have any solution for this. Other than that, we'll look at some other activity. If you have any questions on commands, please let me know down below. Until then, take care.